Hi Capricorn, this is Eileen with your August 2020 Psychic Tarot card reading. And you're starting the month of August with the King of Wands card. King of Wands. Now this is saying that you could have this person around you, this King of Wands, who could be you could benefit from this person if this is someone around you. Now this is a general reading, so some of these cards may resonate with you while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances. So King of Wands is someone who has now let me back up. The wands relate to the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the King of Wands is someone who has worked hard, maybe at times of his life been a bit of a workaholic, and so gets to live a fairly good life. You know, he gets to enjoy his share of little luxuries or big luxuries or whatever, but he doesn't want to just live his life as a workaholic. What I'm getting here, if this is someone around you in the month of August and you're single, this King of Wands could be looking at you, attracted to you, wondering if you might be that right person for him, because he's been in relationships in the past. He might even be divorced or something, but he's on his own right now. He's not married or any of that sort of thing. He's free, and he's looking for the right one. He really wants someone to truly love, heart to heart. He's already, you know, he's got just about everything else materially that he could want or need, but he wants a real heart-to-heart, soul-to-soul connection. So this could be, if you're single and you're looking, this could be someone who will come into your life in the month of August and be watching you. He's going to be kind of cautious watching you. And he could be a fire sign like an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or have a lot of that in their chart. Now, on the other hand, you could be embodying the traits and emotions of the King of Wands, and that could be you in the month of August with those kind of feelings. Next card you have is Five of Wands. And Five of Wands is, again, wands relate to the fire signs, and they relate to the area of work, career, progress, action. And Five of Wands is about competition. So you might be having in your workplace some kind of competition or petty arguments. This could be people having all kind of jealous, petty arguments and trying to undermine one another or trying to be in control of a situation. This might not even be at work. This could be in your family or friendships or whatever. The thing about the Five of Wands, this is a passing thing. It's not worth it to get yourself bogged down with this situation. All it's going to do is stress you out. So if you encounter this, if it's something at work and you have to put in your 2 cents, do so and then extricate yourself from it. All it's going to do is stress you, and it's just a minor situation, but it's pettiness. People being petty, jealous, and jealousy. I get pettiness and jealousy around you. Next card you have is Knight of Swords. The swords do relate to the air signs of Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So this might be a person who suddenly shows up in your life in the month of August, but they could just as quickly leave. So, but also the Knight of Swords, this represents some kind of upheaval or something happening really fast. Like you might be moving all of a sudden. Maybe you were waiting to find a place and hadn't found the right one, and then all of a sudden something's there for you and you've got to act on it quickly. Or maybe you've been trying to sell your house and it was quiet, and then all of a sudden somebody wants it and you have to hurry up and start packing and move. Now this could be a job related situation. Maybe you were waiting for a new job, waiting to go back to work, waiting for a transfer, and all of a sudden you got the green light and you have to act quickly. It can be very stressful. This Knight of Swords energy is so fast and tumultuous. It can be very stressful when this is going on, but afterwards you realize you're way better off. And look what follows it. The World. This is a wonderful major arcana destiny card, and the World is all about your success, your prosperity, feeling fulfilled filled in your heart and soul with whatever your craft is, whatever your drive from inside of you. What are you driven by? What makes you happy? What makes you smile? Do you have some kind of artistic inclinations? Because I'm getting a lot of creativity with this card. So I tend to believe that a number of Capricorns, that you have this world energy for you, could mean that you are getting to spend time doing something you love to do, that you're good at, and it could be something very creative. It might be something theatrical, something in dance or singing or playing musical instrument of some kind. It could be you make things. Maybe you're making things or painting something and you're selling it. Because I am feeling you and I am getting different scenarios for different people, but I am feeling in a number of cases that Capricorn, you're able to work in this field that gives you so much pleasure, that somehow this might be a business you're going to be starting if you haven't already, or you're doing something that you're involved in this, and it gives you so much inner fulfillment. It gives you joy in your heart. You feel like you can be yourself from your own heart and soul. And then in other cases, maybe you might work in a corporate job, but you're very creative in the way you do your work, or you still have your creative outlets. I just get a wonderful energy from this card. And I always recommend everybody learn about the law of attraction, because some people are going to say, well, that's not me. I'm going through a difficult time. The more you put out that kind of energy of being joyful in your heart, of going after what you love, always pursue what's in your heart and soul, what makes you happy, what makes you smile. If it's something creative, whatever it is, because you're supposed to be doing that. If there's some creative outlet, don't leave it buried deep down. Bring it out in the open. This is your year to do all that and get moving on it. Next card you have is the Judgment card, another major arcana destiny card. Judgment is about rising from the ashes. Maybe things had fallen apart in your life and haven't been good. You've had difficulties. I'm feeling either divorce, separation, some kind of breakup. I'm getting that for some people because I'm just tuning in different scenarios for different people. There's been some kind of a crumbling of some kind in some personal relationships I'm feeling for some of you. And it may have just made you feel completely deflated, like empty, like you were just drained from what you've gone through. You might still be going through this, to tell the truth, for some people. But the Judgment card wants to bring you back to life. You're rising from the ashes. You're going to have a new beginning, a new healing coming forth in your life. So don't feel like all is lost. I am getting a sense of loss for some of you. And some of you may have just lost someone close to you, or maybe lost your beautiful pet or something. I'm just getting some of that from some Capricorn, some kind of a sense of loss inside. But for some of you, it could be a breakup of some kind in some relationship, or some other separation of some kind. But there's going to be a renewal. There's going to be a renewal for you. And this card, this is a healing. I'm getting a healing energy here. Renewal and healing and a fresh beginning. We're always going through transitions in our lives, and it's part of your transition on your path in your life. But there's healing that's going to be taking place, will be taking place, and there's going to be renewal. Next card you have is Page of Pentacles, and the Pentacles do relate to the earth signs of Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So this is one of your cards. Page of Pentacles is saying that you're going to have some kind of news, message about money coming your way, or something of value. It could be maybe you did just sell something, or you're selling a property or that type of thing, and you've got your cash coming your way. It could be some other lump sum of money that was owed to you, I feel like, for somebody. I'm getting that through some court situation, some legal matter. Could be an inheritance. I'm getting legal things going on. Could be an inheritance that you were waiting on, and it seemed like it was held up. Or for some Capricorns, maybe it was some kind of court settlement of some kind that you were waiting on. It's like you're waiting and you're hearing you're supposed to get it, but you haven't received it. It's like it's getting a lot closer to you, possibly in your hands in the month of August or soon thereafter. Now, for some Capricorns, this could be good news about a job opportunity. Maybe you were applying for a job, promotion, or transfer, and you find out you've been the one awarded with such. So one way or the other, this is good news about your money in whatever way it relates to you. And then the next card you have is the Nine of Wands. And the wands relate to the fire signs, and they relate to action and work and career. Nine of Wands is saying that some Capricorns towards the end of August, you might be feeling exhausted from all the hours you've been putting in. And now some of you might be working 2 jobs or working at a job and going to school, or you might have your job responsibilities, then you go home and you've got responsibilities in your home. And the advice of this card is try to step back, look at your circumstances objectively, see if you can delegate any of your responsibilities, whether it's in the workplace or at home, and try to do some delegating, try to add as much balance to your life, catch up on your sleep, get your rest, have time for yourself. You know, but you're strong. You're very strong. You've been down this road before. You've been going on like this for a while, I'm feeling, for some of you. Now, in some cases, you might just be, you have burdens on your shoulders. You've been very stressed, very stressed. I feel like it's work-related situations for somebody. It could be you've been dealing with something at work. This might just be one person I'm tuning in for that's been extra difficult and stressful. And could be maybe some people at work have been giving you a bad time over something or other, and it's really been burdening to you. But step back, look at your circumstances objectively, and make a new plan for yourself. Capricorns are so strong. I mean, they just keep going, and they get to their destinations. They don't let anything stand in their way. But you need to step back. You need to catch up on your rest, too. Page of Swords is what you're ending on. The swords do relate to the air signs of Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Page of Swords. When I see this card, I see someone who is very jealous and petty and gossipy. So someone, and this is a general reading, so some of these cards may resonate with you and others do not. Someone is focusing in on you, and they're very jealous of you. They're really, and deep down, this person's very insecure. They come across and put on a show, put on this little facade like they've got it together and they have everything they need, and almost like they're more successful than you, or at least equal to you, or something. I don't know. They are focused on you and so jealous of you. They watch you in some way or another, whoever this is. This could be someone in your workplace. It could even be a relative, a neighbor, maybe somebody around your friends or acquaintances. But this person is very jealous of you, insanely jealous. They feel so inferior to you, but they act like they think they're better than you, or they're above you, or they, I don't know, this person can't do you anything. All they can do, they're not a happy person inside, not well-adjusted, very insecure deep down. But this person does pay attention to you. So anyway, so you might know who that is. If you do, if you recognize that as someone around you at work or your personal life, you should know, you probably already realize you're not doing yourself any favors to confide any of your personal business to that person. They'll just take it and twist it around and gossip about you. Okay, now this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti, and now I want to pick one card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck by Doreen. Okay, Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, what is your message for Capricorn for the month of August? Capricorn, what's your message for Capricorn for August? Okay, let me fan these out. Okay. This says ready, set, go. Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. What did I say? Totally ties in with the World card. Okay, next, think of a question you have on your mind that you would like some insight or an answer for. I've got the Angel Answers Oracle cards here by Radleigh Valentine, so I'm going to shuffle these and just think of a question, some situation maybe that's been bothering you, and let's see what the angel answer is for you, or whatever insight you might get from the Angel Answers card. Okay, angels, what is your message for Capricorn for the month of August? What is your message for Capricorn for August? Capricorn, I fan these out. Okay, let's see. What is your message for Capricorn for the month of August? Okay, this says take action. Okay, well, you can see if that makes sense to you depending on what your question or your situation was. Take action. Okay, and last but not least, I'll pick one card from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. So, angels, what is your message for Capricorn for the month of August? What is your message for Capricorn for the month of August, angels? Give it one more shuffle, and I'll fan these out. Okay, what is your message for Capricorn for August? Okay, this is Angel Isabella. Yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. Love it. I mean, it seems to tie in maybe with this take action card too. The timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectation. I love it. That's a great card to end on. Okay, Capricorn, I hope you're happy with your reading. Be sure and check your rising and moon signs for August as they come available. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Happy August, and we'll talk again soon.